Okay, good morning everyone. I'm sorry we've got some quite a bit of a delay. No, nagkaroon po tayo ng konting glitches po dito po sa ating live stream. But nevertheless, at least naayos na po natin yung connectivity. Thank you for waiting na makapag-live stream po tayo. And before anything else, I would like to greet everyone a happy New Year. This is the first Monday of January. And in fact, ito rin po yung day na aarangkada na rin po tayo. No? May bago po tayong topic na pag-uusapan na I think ito po ay maging kapakipakinabang po dito po sa endeavor po natin sa negosyo mo natin. Kung hindi lang po sa negosyo, pati na po sa personal na buhay, pati na rin po kung ano yung kung may mga trabaho kayo. Itong bagay na pag-uusapan natin ay yung word na disiplina, no? So, excited ako kasi marami din po akong nagiging mga realization na nung pinaghandaan ko ang topic na to. At sana ho ay subaybayan niyo po rin, no? At samahan niyo po ako today para sa discussion natin with regards to the word discipline. And if ever you are already streaming live there in YouTube, pwede po kayong mag-comment dyan sa baba, no? May comment section naman dyan sa YouTube para po kahit paano we will be able to join the discussion. Kasama po tayo sa magiging discussion natin today, no? So, excited ako kasi again, no, panibagong topic. So, every time na magkakaroon tayo ng bagong topic, it only means one thing na there are new learnings na naman, no? Bagong learnings na ma-encounter natin. May mga bago tayong pag-uusapan. Okay? So, if you are tuning in right now there in YouTube, please you can make a comment there, a simple greeting. Hi, hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Para at least po alam po natin na nakatutok na po tayo dyan. Okay, so start na po tayo. Ang word na disiplina po ay sadyang napakabigat. Number one, kasi ito po ay will go against what is the normal, no? Ang lahat ng mga actions natin ay magiging contradictory doon kung ano yung nakasanayan natin. At kadalasan, dahil ito ay matagal na nating ganito na yung mga gawain natin, more or less magkakaroon talaga ng matinding adjustment. But nevertheless, meron kasi tayong tinatawag na intentional volition. Ibig sabihin, pwede mong gawin ang mga bagay-bagay kahit hindi mo siya gusto gawin. Kung ikaw ay disiplinado, pwede mo tong gawin. Marami sa atin at the onset of the year, no, kakaumpisa ng taon, pag ganitong January, alam ko po lahat sa atin meron po tayong tinatawag na mga New Year's resolution, no? Usong-uso kasi yan eh. Every New Year gumagawa tayo ng mga New Year's resolution hoping na all throughout the year there would be changes in our lives. But nevertheless, at the end of the year, kung babalikan mo yung mga sinulat mo doon sa New Year's resolution, mga 90% po sa mga sinulat nyo po doon ay hindi po natupad or hindi mo nagawa. Precisely because may kulang po na ingredient, yung word po na disiplina. Okay? Ngayon, itong disiplina ang pag-uusapan natin. Marami po tayong mga nakikitang mga tao na maganda sa umpisa sa onset. At the beginning of the year, gustong magpapayat. At the beginning of the year, gustong magsipag. At the beginning of the year, gustong umarangkada sa trabaho o umarangkada sa negosyo. But right at the middle, medyo sablay na. Meron akong kaibigan na nagmamay-ari ng isang gym. At one time, nag-usap po kami and we were talking about which time of the year na napakaganda ang enrollment dun sa gym. At ang sagot niya ay eto. And it struck me, it's because ang sagot niya ay, usually daw, every start of the year, which is January, every start of the year, marami po ang nag-i-enroll. No? Usually January yan. Marami pong nag-i-enroll para doon sa program sa gym. Okay, every January yan nangyayari. Pero may na-notice din po siya na as months goes by, pagdating ng February, unti-unti po siyang nababawasan. Pagdating ng March, April, May, June, July, hanggang katapusan ng taon, ay unti-unti po siyang nabawasan ang nag-i-enroll. Ibig sabihin, hindi lahat ganun ka-consistent with regards to the program na pinasok nila. Yung intention nila right from the very beginning, on the month of January, na gustong magiging physically fit, nandun yung desire, pero wala yung disiplina na gagawin to. Kaya pagdating ng February, March, April, hanggang katapusan ng taon, konti na lang ang nagpapa-enroll. At ang sabi niya, usually daw, pagdating ng December, maganda na daw yung may 5% na natira. So in short, there are over 95% na hindi po nila pinapatuloy. So yun ang pinag-usapan natin. Bakit kaya hindi nila pinagpatuloy? Okay? Now, the word discipline is, ito po yun ha, doing things that you don't want to do in order to achieve your goals. May goal po kayong sinet. Ito yung gusto mong marating. However, bago ka makarating sa goal na yan, may kailangan kang gagawin. May kailangan kang asikasuhin. Diba? So in short, you are going to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, baba ko muna itong screen para magkita-kita tayo at mas maganda yung magiging pag-uusap natin. Ibig sabihin, you will go out of your comfort zone. Not all people desire to go out of the comfort zone. Alam mo bakit? Kasi nandyan yung inconvenience. Okay? Mai-inconvenient ka talaga. Kung regarding sa work, kung desire mo na ayaw mo nang malate, kailangan mong gumising ng maaga. That would require you to sleep earlier, so there would be sacrifices that you're going to take. In the case of business, na gusto mo na maganda ang takbo ng negosyo, magsipag ka. Ibig sabihin, kung ikaw ay may binibenta, you're going to do more sales call, more appointments, more meeting, more presentation. And that requires discipline in order for you to achieve that. So ngayon, dahil nahihirapan po tayo, na i-achieve yung disiplina na yan, the next thing we're going to do is, ano na lang, kay sira, whatever will be, will be. So, going out of the comfort zone requires an intentionality in our mind. Kailangan po yun, no? In order for us to get out of our comfort zone. Okay, balikan natin yung presentation. Now, discipline, it says here, is doing things that you don't want to do in order for you to achieve your goals. So there were goals that have been set. Okay? Now, discipline equates to sacrifices. When you have something that you wanted to have, there will always be sacrifices that you are going to take. Sinabi ko pa nga kanina na if you desire to do something good in order for your sample work na medyo gusto mo ng promotion, that requires na dapat hindi ka malate, and that requires that you gotta wake up early and go to the office quite early. And if you're starting to have a good transaction with your business all throughout the year, that means that you're going to have more appointments, more calls, more sales presentation. And that requires sacrifices. Why? Kasi you are going to force yourself to go one step ahead of what you are supposed to be doing. Not all people wanting to have that. But again, babalikan natin yung goal na sinet mo. It was you who set the goal. There was no other person who were involved with your goal. That is exactly ikaw. Ikaw po ang nakipag-set doon sa goal mo. Now, the question here, in the first place, why have you set that goal and if you are not willing to take the steps? Di ba? So guys, when we are talking about discipline, this will really equate sacrifices. There will always be sacrifices that you and I is going to take. In the case of our business here in the PPI, that means that you're gonna be doing a lot of posting. That means you're gonna be doing a lot of side tripping. That means you're gonna be doing a lot of PKS. You're gonna attend more PKS. You're gonna attend more trainings, more seminars. You've got to do a lot of things, no? More than the normal, more than the, should I say, the usual. Okay? Now, one cannot achieve success without possessing discipline. Gusto nating maliwanag to na pag-uusapan natin. Wala pong kahit isa na pwede pong makarating doon sa tinatawag natin na success kung wala po tayong disiplina sa sarili. Ang disiplina ho ay hindi manggagaling sa labas. Yes, totoo yan. Dinidisiplina tayo ng mga magulang natin, dinidisiplina tayo ng mga boss natin, dinidisiplina tayo ng mga tao na kakilala tayo. But again, if there is one strong identity na pwedeng magdisiplina sa iyo, that is yourself. Yun ang, I always say this, that the most powerful discipline is self-discipline. That goes the same also that the most powerful motivation is self-motivation coming from within. No? Understanding na right from the very beginning, you set the goal. You set your objective. Maliwanag yun eh. You were able to identify kung ano yung gusto mo. The problem is, identify mo nga yung gusto mo, pero hindi ka willing na trabahoin to. That's the reason why year after year, ang dami na ho nating New Year's resolution na ginagawa. Marami na po tayong goals na sinulat. Pero kung bibisitahin mo at the end of the year, ilan ba doon ang nagkatotoo? Ano ba ang problema? Ano ba ang kulang? Ayan, yan ang kulang. Discipline. Just like yung friend na sinabi ko, na sabi niya, sa kadami-daming nag-i-enroll every year, at the end of the year, no, nag-i-enroll sa gym para gustong magpapayat, at the end of the year, iilan na lang daw ang makapag-survive all throughout the year ends. Alam mo bakit? It was the discipline. It's actually the discipline ang kulang po doon. The saddest part is that discipline can never be achieved by anywhere else. It can only be taken by you. Can be acted by you. Personally, ikaw. Ikaw lang talaga. Wala na pong iba. Wala na pong ibang pwedeng gagawa niyan maliban po ikaw. So you've got to set yourself the basic question. Willing ba akong i-achieve ang goals ko? Kasi if you are willing, you've got to put in the needed discipline. Okay? A true DPPI, ito ha, gusto kong sasabihin. A true DPPI property liaison specialist ay hardworking, diligent, resilient, and innovative. Again ha, ulitin ko. These are the traits that are rooted from discipline. A true DPPI property liaison specialist, kung ikaw ngayon ay nakikinig ka dyan, at ikaw ay isang property liaison specialist ng DPPI, you've got to have this. Hardworking ka dapat diligent ka, dapat resilient, adaptability kung may mga challenges, at dapat innovative ka. Yan ang mga traits na kung titingnan mo, roots back to the word discipline. Okay? Now, a disciplined DPPI property liaison specialist will never blame others because he will find solutions to every problem. It's not a question whether there will be challenges the moment that you're going to journey in achieving your goals. There will always be. In fact, there will be more obstacles, there will be more challenges na kakaharapin po natin. But the question here is ganito lang po. Would you be part of the problem or gusto mo maging parte ng solusyon? It's gonna be your choice. It's gonna be you that will going to make such a decision. At the end of the day, may mga tao po talaga na sadyang pinanganak na always parte ng problema. Alam nyo guys, ito lang po yung gusto kong sasabihin. Problems come and go. Problems could either be big or small. But the way we handle it greatly determines the outcome of the problem. There are problems that means to be solved easier if only we have a better and much relaxed perspective. And that is always thinking proactively being part of the solution. May tao talaga na sadyang kahit anong pag-iisip na gagawin nila, sadyang always siya talagang part ng negative. And the saddest part with that, that kind of person really never advances in life. No? So, if you are a true-blooded DPPI member, my challenge to you, be part of the solution. Work proactively. Be part of something big. Be a person that contributes in solving problem. Not a person that always causes the problem. Okay? Tuloy ho tayo. People that are disciplined works passionately. No, kung ikaw ay disiplinado, kaibigan, grabe passionate ka sa mga bagay-bagay na gusto mong gawin. Kumbaga, it will never come as a burden anymore because passionate ka, it will come naturally, it will come easy, it will come handy. At ito lang yung guys, ito lang yung gusto kong yung gusto kong makita nyo. People that are passionate are positive people. People that are passionate are positive people. And if you are a disciplined person, then you are a passionate person. And because you are a passionate person, you are a positive person. You are a positive person. Wala pong puwang ang negatibo po dyan. Wala pong puwang. In short, bawal ang nega. No? Kung ikaw ay hindi ka negatron, dapat positibron ka. No? So bawal po ang nega. No? Dito sa DPPI, bawal nega. Okay? It takes a lot of discipline in order to execute one's vision into reality. Many years ago, I dreamed to where we are right now. What DPPI achieved doesn't happen overnight. I'm already 13 years in the business. It took a time before it had been realized to be such as this. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot, above all, it takes a lot of discipline. Early morning wake up, more readings kasi may dapat ituro, more research kasi dapat may ma-share, may maituro. And we're in the business of developing people. We're developing you to become good business leaders. And it's not gonna be that easy. Yung mentoring process, grabe ho, ang haba at ang lalim po niyan. I read a lot of books because I have to. Because I need to. I need to be exposed to certain projects because I need to have an idea of those projects. I need to be well-versed in the industry because I need to have an idea about the industry. This doesn't just happen automatically. But my point here is this. It took discipline on my part in order for us to realize our vision, in order for us to realize kung ano po tayo ngayon. Okay? Discipline allows you to focus on your objective and helps you succeed on your goals. In short, pag alam mo na yung goals mo, alam mo na yung objective mo, pag ikaw ay disiplinado, tatargetin mo yan. Gagawin mo ang lahat na dapat mong gagawin para yung goal na yan, yung dream na yan, yung objective na yan ay ma-achieve mo. Ganun po ka-powerful ang discipline. And that's my prayer for every property liaison specialist ng DPPI. As we embark on a new program, no, na ganito na mga learnings natin on the topic on discipline, as we forecast na because of this topic there will be more and more people that would be disciplined enough here in DPPI. Naniniwala ako na malayo at malayo ang mararating natin. No? Malayo at malayo ang mararating natin. As long as the discipline will be there. No, yung disiplina. Matinding labanan to, kaibigan. Pero ito lang yung gusto kong sabihin sa inyo. Once ma-develop natin yung disiplina, lahat po magiging madali na. Okay? How can a DPPI property liaison specialist or a PLS pursue greatness? Kasi yun yung pinakapangarap ko, na lahat ng PLS natin, lahat ng DPPI members will really be great in what they are doing. Kumbaga, maging magaling talaga sa mga ginagawa nila. Pero ano ba o paano ba nila i-pursue? Ito po, number 1. You need to get rid of crab mentality. Okay? You need to get rid of crab mentality. Guys, ito yung gusto kong makita nyo. Wala hong umaasenso sa tao na hinihila ang kapwa o kasamahan pababa. Sabi ni Zig Ziglar pala, you've got to help enough other people get what they want for you to get what you want. In short, you should never just think of yourself. And you should be happy for people who have achieved something in their life. Be grateful, be thankful. No? Hindi yung attitude na pag may nakita kang umaasenso, may nakita kang nakakabenta, ang gagawin na reaksyon mo ay magselos ka, sisiraan mo, hindi mo tutulungan. Huwag ganon. Hindi tayo aasenso pag ganyan po yung mentalidad po natin. We are not teaching our DPPI members to be like that. Kaya bawal ang crab mentality. Everyone should help one. Okay? Bawat isang DPPI member ay dapat talagang tumulong. No? Ito, pag-usapan natin to. In the business na meron tayo dito sa real estate, ang lawak po. Imposible po na maging alam at kabisado natin lahat. But there will be an impact if each and every one of us will share its idea, will share its information, we will become stronger, we will become more and more knowledgeable. For example, ako, may alam ako. Ikaw, may alam ka rin. Dahil ako'y nag-share sa'yo, ikaw mag-share din. So, yung alam ko, alam mo na rin. Yung alam mo, alam ko na rin. That would work on our advantage. That will work on our advantage. Bawal ang swapang dito. Wala pong aasenso sa taong swapang. We've got to help each other. There are newbies in the organization. Tulungan natin. Kung ikaw ay matagal ka na sa negosyo na to at marami kang alam at marami kang nalalaman, I think it is important and also more rewarding to you na tulungan mo, turuan mo. After all, knowledge is libre naman talaga yan eh. Hindi mo yan binayaran yung knowledge na nakuha mo. So kaibigan, bawat isang miyembro dito sa DPPI, tayo po ang keeper. We are our brother and sister's keeper. And if we are able to develop such a mentality, I tell you, we will go a long, long way. No? So, bawal ang crab mentality. No? Bawal ang crab mentality. Friends, gone are the days na ang Pilipino ay ganon. Alam mo bakit umaasenso ang mga Chinese dito sa bayan natin? Because pag merong isang Chinese na naghihirap, lahat ng mga Chinese na medyo okay ang takbo ng kanilang negosyo, ang gagawin nila, no? Ang gagawin nila ay ito. Tutulungan nila ang bawat isa. Magtutulungan yan. Tutulungan nila ang kapwa nila Chinese na makaahon sa kahirapan. Tutulungan nila ang kapwa nila Chinese na makapag-umpisa ng negosyo. Pinoy ay iba. Pag mayroong nag-barbecue dyan, barbecue din ako. Yung customer niya, nanakawi, i-invite ko yung customer niya na magiging dito sa akin. Ganon ang mentalidad. So yun po ang mentalidad, no? Yun po ang mentalidad natin. 'Di ba? So guys, ito lang po 'yon. Crab mentality is a total disaster, no? Ang crab mentality po ay is a total disaster. Okay? Next. Number 2. Yan. You've got to position yourself as winners. When we say you have to position yourself as winners, saan ba natin to dapat umpisahan? Kung gusto nating i-position yung sarili natin as winners. Sa tingin nyo, saan to dapat umpisahan? If we are going to position ourselves as winners. Alam mo saan dapat umpisahan? Dito. It all begins in here. If you lose here, you lose everything. If you win here, you've got 99.9% of winning. Everything begins in the mind. What your mind have conceived, your action will greatly results into it. That's the reason why this is so powerful. And that's the reason why we always take care of this. Dito ho sa DPPI, always nating sinasabi sa mga kasamahan natin, we strengthen our hearts, but we also sharpen our minds. We strengthen our hearts, we sharpen our mind. We strengthen our hearts, we sharpen our mind. Bakit ho? Because the day na ito ay magiging negatibo, talo na ho tayo. The day that this will become negative, we already lost the game. And if we wanted to win the game, we have to win right here. This, in the middle of our 2 ears, is also a battleground. Battleground din po ito sa dalawang kampo. Dalawang kampo na positibo, at isang kampo na positibo, and on the other camp, negatibo. Lahat ng maririnig mo sa labas ay pawang negatibo po yan. Marami po sa atin ang hindi po naniniwala dahil sinasabi ng mga kaibigan natin, kamag-anak natin, or even within the family itself, sinasabi nila that we are not good for anything else. Na hindi tayo magaling. At yun ang parati nating napapakinggan. Eventually, yun na rin ang pinapaniwalaan natin. In short, we tend to believe what we regularly hear. Pag ito ay parati nating napapakinggan, bobo ka talaga, hindi ka magaling, parati kang late, you are good for nothing, Hindi ka talaga aasenso, pulubi ka parate. Pag parati nating naririnig yan, we eventually move to believe na ganun talaga tayo. And that is precisely the reason that we are always combating ourselves na dapat labanan natin to in a way na ito ay man-neutralize yung negative. Kaya nga, ini-encourage natin na lahat ng membro ng DPPI dapat makinig ng mga seminars, mga trainings, at mga sessions na ganito. Alam mo bakit? Because we wanted you to always feed your mind. We want you to read books. We want you to do a lot of things that makes your mind more and more positive. In short, kaibigan, wala pong ibang pwedeng dedepensa nito maliban po sa iyo. Ikaw lang po ang pwedeng dumipensa nito. Wala pong ibang pwedeng dumipensa. Ikaw lang. Kaya, my suggestion, you defend this mind. Itong utak natin, i-defend natin. Magbasa kayo ng libro. Better yet, start with the Bible. Those are positive things that you can read it there. Okay? Next. So possession yourselves as winners. Discipline begins, disciplines begin with a purpose, a personal goal that you want to achieve with much determination and motivation. So in short, ang disiplina pala nag-uumpisa doon. Purpose. Ano bang purpose mo? Ano ba yung personal goal mo? Nung ikaw ay unang nag-attend ng seminar dito sa DPPI, may nabuo ba na goals? May nabuo ba na purpose? May objective ba na na-accomplish? Motivated ka ba every time na nag-a-attend ka ng mga seminars? Pag nag-a-attend ka ng mga training, ito ba ay dumadagdag doon sa mga kaalaman po natin? So in short, the day na nag-decide po kayo na mag-join sa negosyo, it was a day that you are able to define your purpose. That is the reason why, di ba, I always ask, sino ba dito ang may matinding pangangailangan? I always ask that. Alam mo bakit? Because that will set the difference. That will set the difference between winning and losing. A lot of people fail in that area. Not because that they are not capable of doing it, but because they chose not to do it. They chose not to believe in it. They chose to just simply neglect it. Friends, this journey is meant to be traveled alone. But nandito lang kami para magbigay ng advice. But the moment you go up climbing the ladder of success, you will begin to notice that you will be on your own. But again, it's still a long, long way to go. It's still a long, long way to go. So discipline begins with a purpose, a personal goal that you want to achieve with much determination and motivation. The sense of responsibility allows you to perform discipline successfully. Grabe, mabigat tong word na to, responsibility. A lot of people never assumes responsibility. They're afraid to take responsibility. Kasi it will require disiplina, require commitment. But that is the only way for us to be able to reach the destination, yung tinatawag natin na success. We will never be able to get there, not unless we will be responsible enough dun sa mga dapat nating gagawin. There will be sacrifices, yes, but the reward of success is way much greater than the sacrifices that you and I will going to make. Our family and loved ones will greatly enjoy it when we reach the pedestal of success. It's now on your hands to be responsible enough in all the actions that you're going to take. Wala pong ibang gagawa dyan. Okay? When discipline is developed, one will be precise, persistent, and consistent in everything they do. Tingnan nyo ha, precise. Meaning, target. Precise it, target. Persistent, nagpupursige. Nagpupursige. Consistent, meaning you're doing it on a regular basis in everything we do. Dito, nag-post lang ng konti, walang nag-inquire, hindi na mag-post. Nag-invite lang na mag-attend ng seminar dahil hindi nag-invite, huminto na nag-invite. Nasaan na ba ang precise, persistent, at consistent? Sinasabi mo sa sarili mo na ikaw ay disiplinado ka, pero ikaw ba ay precise? Ikaw ba ay persistent? Ikaw ba ay consistent? We all need to have that so that you and I will be able to move from one step to the next. That we will be able to climb the so-called ladder of success. Okay? Friends, everything doesn't come easy. Everything will always require your total dedication. Everything will begin with you and also ends with you. Whatever things that you desire, whatever things you wanted to achieve, whatever things that you put as a goal for this year 2021, remember, you need to discipline yourself in order for you to achieve whatever things you wanted to achieve. Gone are the days na pwede lang, que sera, sera. I really don't like that song. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. Grabe. Para bang pinaubaya mo na sa panahon kung ano ang mangyayari. Parang nga Juan Tamad mentality. Juan de la Cruz na po tayo ngayon. Ang bagong Pinoy, Juan de la Cruz na. Okay? So, maganda itong topic natin about disiplina. Ipagpatuloy po natin, no? Because ito talagang segment na to, this is just actually around 30 to 45 minutes. Medyo nag-delay lang po tayo na ma-hook up yung ano natin, yung connectivity natin kanina. Nagka-trouble po yung internet. Pero praise the Lord, no, na nakabalik ko tayo. Okay? So guys, if napakinggan niyo po to, pwede po kayong mag-leave ng comment po dyan sa comment section sa baba sa YouTube. At please paki-share naman to doon sa mga kasamahan natin sa negosyo because napakaganda po ang lesson na pinag-uusapan natin dito. Thank you and God bless you all. Happy New Year. Bye!